Good morning, everybody. This is Guillermo with another video of live trading with Guillermo. So today I had just another great morning. As you can see, I traded on two different prop trading platforms. I traded on Apex on my $150,000 account, netted almost $2,800, and then on Leeloo I traded on a $100,000 account and netted almost 1,500, pretty close to that. So a great morning. I waited for my setup. If you guys have been watching my video, I love the setup where you have the two indicators that the software paints for you. Those indicators are actually spot on. So I rely on those quite a bit, but those painted just like I like to see them. They were above where the momentum was going. So I took that first short, and it paid off. It was almost a replay of yesterday's first trade. So it was pretty great. Then it went up from there, and we took those longs. But you'll notice that Rhythmic, again, I want to mention this, that NinjaTrader is the software that all of these prop trading firms use to track their trades into their platforms. All right, so it has nothing to do with the automation, but Rhythmic sometimes cannot keep up. You can't keep up with these bots that are so fast, especially on DRAM. When this thing stops and reverses on a dime like that, Rhythmic just has an issue. So you'll see me on screen clicking away open orders that are not to our advantage. I click them out. The very final trade of this, it was a normal entry, but the market was moving fast, so it couldn't even handle the entry. Luckily for us, though, it was going in our direction, so not a problem there. And I always keep my hand on the flat just in case there's an issue with Rhythmic and I can close out my trade. So it's a hassle, but it is what it is. All right, so it's a Rhythmic issue, not a true trade issue. This happens with a lot of other software. It could happen if you're manually trading. It's just a hassle. So just be aware of that. So here's the setup that I was talking about. Uptrend, and then you see the downtrend lines. They're crossing. Purple background. I figured this was going short, so I had my automation turned on. So we're in the trade, and it didn't take long before the trade fully developed, and we got a nice runner on this first trade. I was pretty happy about that. But like I said, you'll see me click off on the open trade as it hits that first profit target. So just kind of watch it for a sec. See, there we go. I stand corrected. This one worked like it's supposed to. So anyway, it was a nice runner. 1445. See right there. See that it left that open. You got to close it out. So anyway, 1230. If this was your daily goal, you would have been done in one trade. So that would have been pretty awesome. But of course, I don't do that. I tend to go for a little bigger dollars on the reloaded. I like to do 1,500, but like I said, lately I've been kind of pushing the envelope for these Leeloo and Apex accounts, because I want to kind of get those funded, and I want to do it faster. But like I said, stick to your profit target, do what's comfortable for you, and kind of go from there. So now we're just waiting for, literally I just let the automation continue. I did not touch it. I left it on this entire time. So it looks to be making a move to the top, which it does. Now you're seeing the background change color. So that means we're going in a different direction. We're going long. And now we're just waiting for the pullback. We're just waiting for that little pullback so we can get back in. And then there it is. And then this should be the entry of our next trade. And as I mentioned, be on the lookout for any Rhythmic issues, because you will have to kind of keep your eyes open. See, like right there, we got stopped out, but it still left a pending order. So I just clicked it away. No big deal. 1735. So because I am running I'm running more contracts on this account. I believe I did 3-2. I believe. I think it's a 3-2. When it does DRAM, I have it set for the exact same amount. So if I'm doing 5, it's going to do 10 during a reversal. So that's a lot of contracts, even for a $150,000 account. So I try to limit how often that happens. But like I said, this account has plenty of room to handle that. But you gotta be prepared for some of your profit to kind of disappear and then come back. And you'll see a perfect example of that here. So right here we're up like at 1900, and then DRAM engages, so we lost a little bit of that. So we're like we're gaining, you know, we're at 1040, and then it's going to reverse again. So watch. See right there. So now we're at positive 340. So we're still positive, but we lost some of that. Okay, so that's just the way it goes sometimes. But we're still positive 515. So right here, like I said, I lost my stop, but I went ahead and I have my hand on the flat. So if I see a reversal, I'll just go ahead and close it out manually, which is what I did. But I kind of like to let it go just in case I can pick up a little bit of profit. But right there, I just manually clicked it. The bot is still on, so I'm letting it be. So I'm at 885. So right here again, this is where your discipline would come in. If you felt like, oh man, maybe I should just call it a day, 885 is a good day to do that. I'm seeing this upward momentum other than that little pullback we had where DRAM engaged. So I figured we would get another good trade going long. And that's exactly what I did. And it should enter right here. Now see how quickly that entered? See, Rhythmic couldn't handle that. So it's kind of annoying. But we got our trade and it's going positive. So I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm letting it run. And as soon as it starts to turn, I went ahead and took my profit and I was done. I didn't want to give up too much of this profit because it was such a nice amount. And that was the end of the morning. So like I said, I traded 2 different accounts this morning, just a little bit over $4,200, and that was it. So with that, I'm going to wish you all a good morning. If you're trading today, happy trading, and be on the lookout for the next video. Have a great day now. Take care.